Greetings all around the world. You're here with Lord Fish, and we are back in my garage. And there's a reason for that. I'm just going to close that tip menu. Uh, if you're watching any of the other series, I'm not done with the other series or anything. I'm just going to check this out. A while ago, I said I didn't really think, in my opinion, that it was really worth the value because they didn't really have an afterlife to the game. There was nowhere to go after you built your garage up. So they have just released, and I don't know if they were listening to me or not, but they just released a new mode. And in this mode, you can go into hard mode and you start out here in the forest in just a little house. And they've actually adapted the parts menu to the cabin. So pretty cool, and I gotta give them kudos. I don't know if they were watching the video again, but credit where credit's due. They did a really good job on it. They seem to actually understand that the game needs a purpose, and they have seemed to add one. So let's give it a little test and see how far that goes, and if it feels any better. Before I showed you a current game that I was already playing. Now I'm starting over, and there's a couple different ways we could start this. As you can see, our money's at 2,500, which is a pretty low starting value. So I'm gonna go around and see if we can find a scrap car to kind of boost our money right off the hop. There's some things we could take down to the little pawn shop guy there and probably pawn, but I just don't want to carry it all that way. And it's only like 50 bucks each. Like, it is money, but it's just not worth it, really. Same with the chair. Sometimes there's a scrap frame for a car that spawns over here. We'll hope for it. And if it's not here, we're just out of luck. And it does not look like it's going to be here. I think we got to go around the corner to see for sure, but we'll go around there and then we'll zip to the junkyard and we'll see if we can get a car together or start fixing a car to start making some money. I'll show you some of the tips and tricks I use to get started, and we'll try not to go too long on the video, but it's pretty hard to do when you're actually playing. Don't like to edit things because I feel like it takes the realness out of the video. I'm sure you probably disagree, but I don't know, it's just my style. I feel like being real, and I'll keep it real. So the car's not going to be here because it's usually around here when it does spawn, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the junkyard. Save us a little bit of time. Gonna have to let it spawn in. We'll see if we can find us a deal. So there's a motorbike. I haven't really dealt with the motorbikes much, but I don't feel like there's very much money to be made off them, to be honest. Like, is this free? I'd probably make a couple $100 off of it, but I feel like we're better spending our time on something else. That's 4 rust. That's 4, and this one's worth way more, so that's not a very good deal, and we can't afford it. And we can't really afford that, so it looks like we are getting the bike after all. Now let's take it home and see what we can do with it. It sounded like it made a weird noise, like a gun went off when I bought it, but let's see what we can do here. And we gotta make sure we tow it to the house. And we're going to have to take a cab to the house, so hopefully it's at least going to make some money off of it, at least 20 bucks. And here it is over here. And I'm sure I could probably fix it up and, all that stuff, but I don't know if it runs. And I never really worked on a bike, so I don't really know how to work on it, so I'm not going to mess with it. We'll clean it up, we'll get the rust off of it, and we'll try selling it. Hopefully we have enough money to buy something better. Sure, it probably needs to be cleaned on the other side, but yeah, it does. Just only looks like there's maybe 1 or 2 parts that can rust, so I'm a little confused about how it's rusted, but we'll find out. Maybe just having the tank rusted, it gives it that many stars, so let's just give it a try. Nope. I don't think we could sand that, so what else is there really? Oh, there's a little bit of rust here. Probably pop that off would be the best, but we'll do it like that. 3 stars. Well, getting there. Might make some decent money off of it. Of course we could paint it too, but I feel like we're wasting our time. Let's get the rust off of it. Money out of that. I don't see anywhere else that it could be rust. Maybe the headlight. Oh, yeah. I don't see any more, but there could be somewhere, and I'm just not seeing it. Oh no, that's it. And we can sell it now for $1,000. Alright, and we should be able to afford that one vehicle that hopefully we're going to make some money off of at the junkyard. And yeah, that's gotta say that's a hard start. I always leave the food and water off in this game. I feel like there's no real point to it, and I don't want to be mean, but there's no real home life, so like, why are you eating and drinking, right? Like, if you had a house and stuff, and fridge, a stove, yeah, I think that'd make sense, but we don't. I'm not trying to be mean, I just don't feel like it really belongs, honestly. Alright, so we will tow this home to the garage, and it is a close call on the money. We don't have a lot left, so let's hope we can make some serious dough off of this. Turn the e-brake off before we do anything. Come on, baby. Oh, what did you hit? Come on. No, don't hit that tree. Oh, yeah. Push it from this side, maybe? Come on. I gotta get it close enough we can use the hose and the other tools. Get pretty close now. Just don't want it to fall off that edge because it'll be stuck there and I won't be able to move it around. Come on. See, it's having trouble getting over that lip. Hoo-ah! There we go. Jeez, oh jeez, is it ever snowing where I live? Man, I got so much snow today. It's too much, man. I can't handle it. It's shoveling since the 6 in the morning. And hopefully wherever you are, there is no snow. Hopefully it's shiny, sunny, beautiful day wherever you are. And you're in your freaking shorts or some crap. But I'm in Canada. It is cold. And the weather is bad. We've actually been pretty lucky, and we haven't got much snow until now, but it's probably a bad sign too, like global warming or some crap like that, so probably not good as well. Just making sure I got it good and clean everywhere. When it comes to rust, you're going to have to be able to see most of the vehicle to make sure you got all your rust stuff. So we will get going on the rust. Maybe we should do something else first. What I usually do is I take a hammer around and I just look for any damage like this. I usually do the inside first and then the outside for one can shape to the other. Looks like that piece is broken there. Oh. But if there's rust on it, I usually use some body filler, because if you put a bit of body filler on it and it's damaged at all, when you go to grind the rust off, for some reason it'll just disappear in like one hit on the rust. So it's a mystery why that happens. Probably a glitch, but I like to take advantage of it. Alright, that looks good. Any rust back there? Nope. Any other rust? That can't be it. Let's see. No, there's some somewhere. Which one was that? Right there. So maybe if we look from this side. Yeah, there's a little bit there. Still not gone though. That door looks like there's no rust on it, so let's try. Don't see any rust there. Don't see any rust here. I don't know where this last bit of rust is. All I can think to do is to possibly paint it. Maybe you guys seen it and I walked right by it, but I do not see any rust. That's the only way I could think to spot it possibly is to paint the car and then look, but it's going to be worth a lot more if we can figure it out. Don't see any. Okay, let's try doing that. Let's go get a wrench and we'll try pulling a couple of those panels off. It could be hidden behind them. I was just kind of hoping it wasn't. I didn't see our wrench yet. Hopefully we got one. Come on, where's our wrench? Uh-oh. Looks like we may not have a wrench. Pretty sure that's a glitch if it did happen. I imagine they probably want you to have a wrench at least, you'd think. Just clean it up a bit, make it more obvious to where it could be. Maybe possibly under one of these things, but it's not looking like it. So we may have to run over to the store. And that's going to be quite the little jog because I am poor and I don't want to take a cab until I have a bit more money. Guess I could, but I can't cab back with it for sure. I'm just not seeing it. Did I get it out and leave it somewhere? No. Maybe it's around here somewhere. There. Thought it was in the wall for a second. There's no wrench here. Alright, well, I don't know. Guess I'm gonna run it out. Have one more look at that car, but pretty sure we can't find the rust on it. Is there just no... How can you not have given me a wrench? I feel like there's one here and I'm just not seeing it. It's on the wall or something. One of these storage walls. Alright, my wrench. Anyways, so I guess I'll stop the video here and we'll see how it's hitting. Maybe I'll make a second one and we'll let them sit for a bit, see how you guys are liking it, and if you like it, we'll do some more. I really wish I had a wrench here, guys. I don't know. And when we come back, I will walk my butt to the store and we'll get ourselves a wrench, I guess. Because we haven't made any money off this vehicle yet, so we're going to have to. So we're going to have to figure out this rust thing. Thanks for watching. Make sure you thumbs up, subscribe, all that stuff, and we'll be back soon. Bye.